Hello, beautiful.
Hello, beautiful.
Hey, everyone. This is my beautiful sister, Miss Nikki Milhouse. I checked in on Mother last week, and she allowed me to check in with her, which was a beautiful thing. And she requested and sent me your name. She said, I want to check in on my chocolate bunny, Nikki. And I reached out to you. So now this is the time that I want to check in with you. So before we even dive into anything else, like, how you feeling right now?
I feel good right now. Right now, I feel amazing.
When I first asked you how are you feeling, you said I'm feeling good, and then you changed it and added I'm feeling amazing. Because what I was gonna say is, tell me how you feeling without using I'm good, I'm fine, I'm okay, I'm straight, and I'm all right. You said I'm feeling amazing. Tell me how you feeling amazing. What does that feeling look like? Where did it come from? How did you get to this space?
I got here by just releasing what I don't have control over, because if you had asked me that last week, it wouldn't have been amazing. It wouldn't have been good. It would have been all negative verbs.
Yeah.
So I literally just shook it off my shoulders. Like, I can't control it. Let it go. And it brought me to this amazing space that I'm in now.
Okay. Have you been feeling amazing all day, all week? Or is it like something that just kind of came in like right now? Like, you know what?
It kind of came in right now with this check-in.
Okay.
Because before the check-in, I was checked out. I was laying down after work, like tired, drained. So I was looking forward to the check-in.
Well, I'm glad that you allowed me into this space, and I'm excited about it because I always want to check in with you. But you know, again, based on where we are in the spaces that we may be in, we don't always have the space checked in on, even though we need that. So you said you were laying down, just tired from work, just checked out.
Checked out.
How did you check in?
I said, well, with the kids, you're going to have to get ready to check in anyway. So you might as well just lay down and relax and take your nap before you get ready to start the next phase of today.
Yeah. And I wanted to ask you that specifically because a lot of times, again, many of us are checked out.
Right.
And we stay in checked out mode. And nobody had to come over there and shake you out of it. Nobody had to come over there and literally tell you, hey, check out of that. Like, it was something internal that helped you come out of those. So how do you feel like you, again, what specifically? Was it a voice? Was it a feeling? Was it just a noise?
It was definitely a voice. It was a self voice that said, hey, you got to get up. You can't just continue to lay here and relax, which, it feels good, but you got to get ready to check on in. Because like I said, the next phase of today is mother mode.
Yeah.
Work mode, mother mode.
Yeah. And it's kind of always mama mode because I'm sure your mind was not at rest while you at work.
Definitely not. My mind be on my children. Like, are they okay? Because they're not with me. When they're with me, I know they okay. And it's almost like a anxiety when they're not with me.
How do you manage yourself?
Sometimes I don't even know. Like, it's just, I don't know. It becomes overwhelming at times. So it's almost like I said, the self pep talk, like, everything is going to be okay. I had to reassure myself that they're good when they're not in my presence.
Yeah. Speaking of that, like, can you name a time where you felt like everything wasn't okay and those anxious thoughts came up and you felt overwhelmed because it comes out in your body? Like, you feel it. You can feel the tension. You can feel the tightness and also with your thoughts. But can you name a time where you felt that way, but everything was fine?
Yeah. I was not feeling well at all last week. And like I said, checked out. And like I said, my mom, she came over and saved the day. Like, she'd come over and, cook a meal for the kids or whatever. And it's just like, I don't know. At times I had to, like, literally pull myself in front of the stove to make sure the meal is ready for the day, because it's like, okay, you can't eat. Physically, you can't eat because you're throwing up, but your kids gotta eat. They telling you, Mama, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a like I said, pep talk. You got to get it done.
Yeah.
So I
Who do you have?
I talk a lot to myself, really.
And that's actually a good thing. I was going to ask you the question of who helps outside of yourself. But a lot of times when we look for the pep talk from people and then we don't receive that, we will stay checked out. You get what I'm saying? So you kind of have to find those moments, like you said, and make the voice that you're hearing, your inner voice or your inner guide, be the loudest.
Yes, and my inner voice, was negative, and it was negative toward myself. Like I was really telling myself, "Go ahead and check out," you know. And it's like, oh my goodness, I'm really telling myself that. So I had to relearn my thought process, because I don't know if anybody else experiences what I've experienced, but when you say things and then that thing happens, it's like, oh my God, did I manifest myself in this situation? Because my negative self-talk created it.
I don't know if I'm cold, but I'm having like chills. Before you joined the live and when I first got on here, I was sharing how intrusive thoughts can be and how my thoughts have been loud lately and very negative. I don't ever think like that. I don't ever move or behave in certain ways based on different thoughts that are happening. But it's just you recognizing again what your thoughts can do. Because I wrote something down yesterday, and by the time I got back to the next location, it had happened. You get what I'm saying? And it kind of scared me.
Yes, it's scary.
It did, but it's also a reminder that your thoughts become things.
Yes,
and
they process.
You have to be really mindful of what it is that you're saying to yourself.
Exactly.
You have to be mindful of that. So even you pep talking yourself and saying, hey, you got to get up. You're going to be all right. You got to get up, pull yourself to the stove. No, that's what I'm saying. That voice right there is the voice that you're needing to help. Because otherwise, that other voice, if that one becomes the loudest, if that one becomes louder than the one that tells you that you're good, it'll take you out of here.
And then I want to add this. I want to share this. That voice, that negative voice, was never loud. It was whispering to me, and I said, "Don't listen to it. Don't listen to it. You can hardly hear what you're even saying. Don't even try to listen to it, because it's not for you."
So you silenced it down before it became loud.
Yep.
That's you getting ahead of it. Tell me how your morning started. Like, what does your morning look like? Your morning routine. And if you need to check in and do other things while you're doing this, this your world. Do what you got to do. We can still talk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, my morning starts off 6:30. I get up and I open my bedroom window so I can let the fresh air in. Wash my face, brush my teeth, come in here and try to cook something for the kids, get them up ready for school. So while they're getting ready for school, I got to get myself ready too. So I'm getting myself ready and I'm making sure they're on task with getting themselves ready so that we don't leave nothing at the house. Because before I created this routine, I was always leaving something.
Yeah. So you're getting up before them?
Yes.
And then you get them up, or y'all kind of all getting up together doing all this stuff together?
I get up before them, like I said, and open my window and I let the fresh air in and get me started first. I activate me first before I even get them up.
Okay.
So yeah, once I get them up, then everybody's just around getting that stuff together. You know, sometimes I turn on music, and my boys, they like to listen to certain music in the morning to get them in their mode, because I can't just be in my mode trying to get myself together. They finna get ready to go off and be somewhere too. Right. So I asked them, like, okay, what y'all want to listen to some music? So we listen to some music, or they'll watch cartoons. Pretty much they do them in the morning and I do me. Because the night before, everything is already laid out as far as clothes.
Okay. So you have
I had to get in that routine, because that routine was not before.
Yeah.
We would get up in the morning and try to scramble looking for clothes. No, you can't do that. You got to do it the night before.
Absolutely, absolutely. So when they get sent off to school and then you go to work, a lot of times in parents, like I said, I always send special hugs to y'all. Oh my God, I send special hugs to y'all because, baby, I don't want to be bothered with my myself sometimes. You understand me?
What you say?
And to have to be bothered with some little people that need you and depends on you, like you have to find a way to have that extra layer of I got this, that extra layer of my cup is full, so I can give some. So before when you get off work, you go right into mama mode again.
No, I don't. I used to. I don't go right into mommy mode.
Okay.
I've given myself time before I go into mommy mode. I always give myself time. Like I said, when I get off work, I went in there and laid down, because in my mind, while I'm driving, going to pick them up, it's running. It's running. My mind is running. So I'm like, already in my mind, when you go home, you need to lay down first before you start mother mode.
Yeah.
Because like I said, you know, you could become overwhelmed, and I used to find myself hollering at my children because I'm frustrated, I'm overstimulated. And it's not their fault.
Nope. They ain't got nothing
Why
to do
are
with
you yelling at them children?
They ain't got nothing to do with it.
They don't have nothing to do with you and how you felt at work today. They got their own day. And then once you hear their day, somebody that picked on your child today.
And you have to have the space to pour back into them.
Exactly.
So your moments, like you said, it looks like taking a nap. But what happens when you are forced into mother mode before you have the space to rest? Because sometimes you just have to.
I dive in, and then I'm gonna dive the fuck out. I'm gonna run in that bathroom, and I'm gonna pep talk myself in that mirror. Like, come on, get it together. You know, you got to get into mommy mode now.
Yeah. Is this something that you feel like you do as a routine daily, or do you find yourself falling off of that sometimes? Because we're human, right?
Right. When I'm not feeling well, it's hell.
Yeah.
And like I said last week, I wasn't feeling well, so things didn't go good.
Yeah, because you are the support system, you are the foundation. So if you fall down, everything that's on top of it will crumble down as well.
Facts.
So what does your support system look like? Who do you have as your support system, if you're comfortable with sharing?
You, my mother, you know, the sisters. You know, I try not to bother y'all because I know everybody got their own life. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times it's really just me, the support.
Yeah. Do you feel like you need support?
I would like support, you know, but when you say support, it's like, okay, what you finna help with?
Yeah, what it look like. So what would it look like for you? What type of support would you need to help what you building and what you're creating, and to make sure that your mental is always where you need it to be? What would that support look like for you?
I would say like more time for me, like get me being able to have more me time for myself.
Without them kids. So you need like a sitter or just a space for them separate from you.
Yeah, I think having a sitter, I think that would really take a lot off of my plate. You know what I'm saying? Because before then, it's like if I wanted a certain job, I couldn't work that job because of, you know, having children. So it's like right now, I have to work around my children's schedule.
Yeah.
So a lot of things I'm not able to do that I would like to do.
Yeah. Where's your cup right now, percentage wise? Or your battery percentage? 0 being I'm low, I'm about to power out, I'm checked out, and 100 being I'm fully charged. Like, where you at?
I'm 50. I'm halfway.
You at a halfway mark.
I'm at a halfway mark.
At what mark do you feel like you can still maintain and get things done? Like, what number is a comfortable number where you can still manage your life? Like, don't add nothing else to me. Like, don't bring me no more extra conversation. Don't bring me no stresses. Don't ask me to do nothing else. I can manage right here and do what I need to do. Anything other than that will check you out. So what number is like manageable?
From 50?
No, like overall.
I really can't put a number on it. Like, I don't know, because it's like I said, it's, you know, sometimes I'm in a good mood or good mode and everything is flowing, and then sometimes it's like, fuck it.
Yeah. I asked that, and I'm gonna just ask from where you at now. So you at a 50%.
I'm at 50.
What all you gotta do for the? How else, or what else do you gotta do for the rest of the night at your 50%? Let me ask you that, so we can help. And I'm asking that so you can gauge your energy level and compare it to the stuff that you know gotta get done, so you can know what's not gonna get done to make sure that you managing. You get what I'm saying? What else you need to be done? Like need.
I gotta finish cooking. One of the children, she gonna have to be bathed. Everybody else can bathe themselves, so I have to bathe a child and make sure everybody got their school stuff ready for tomorrow. And then I don't have nothing else to do.
Okay, so at 50% and all the stuff that you named, what percent would that take you to? All the stuff that you got to
do? I'll be at 80.
You'll be at 80? Mm-hmm. So that gives you energy to do those things.
It doesn't take because it's done.
Okay.
It's almost like a relief. Like I said, with the thoughts of, okay, what to do next, go ahead and do this, and the third. Once it's done, it's like, it's a relief.
Yeah. I like that. And I ask that too, because I don't like to go underneath 50%.
Right.
So that's why I asked you, like, where you at? So if I know I need to cook, that may take me down unless I'm in the spirit to cook. You get what I'm saying? And
I will say, I like cooking. I love cooking. So when I'm cooking, it's like, that's going to pump, because I know that you're, oh, mama, that's so good. Can I have some more? That, it's lifting the energy levels.
And into your cup.
It's adding to my cup.
What would take out of your cup? How aware are you of the things that take you out of your cup?
If somebody was to interrupt me in the cooking phase, like somebody was to call and, stop me from not focusing on what I need to do, and then I burn the food, it
throws you off.
You threw me off because this is what I was doing.
You get ahead of that.
I ignore the call. I just have to talk when I'm done. Like it can wait.
So I'm
because, like I said, I've checked out of cooking before, and when I came back, I burnt the rice. I was mad as hell.
At who? At you?
I was mad at me.
Which caused you're mad at yourself, probably, to be mad at the house and all the energy, everything.
Yeah, I started hollering, and it wasn't even the children's fault. Like you cooking.
Yeah.
You should have just not. You should have just ignored the call.
Yeah. And I'm not telling you what to do. Again, I'm just processing out different things that can help you to make sure that you're managing your energy level.
Right.
If things will make you, take you out of your element. If things aren't priority in the moments where you're at just 50%, some things you have to just wait. So you can make
exactly. It's just gonna have to wait.
Yeah. And that's a way that you can also in with yourself. You're checking in with what you need to make sure that the things that you have to manage are managed.
Right.
Okay, so what do you feel like you after you unwind your house and cook and close them down? Like, is it something that you feel like you can do that just helps you to get back into your full cup for bed?
Them bubble baths. I took a bubble bath the other night and put some Epsom salt and some bubble bath in it. And when I tell you, I slept like a starfish. My arms were stretched out and my legs were stretched out. And I was under the covers and I instantly was relaxed and slept good. I slept good.
Yeah, so that's a tool.
Mama said, go home and take you a bubble bath, Nikki. And I went home and I took me a bubble bath.
Yeah. So you got some tools.
Mm-hmm. I got some tools.
What else you got over there as a tool? What other tool can you offer or share that's helpful?
I like to freestyle. So sometimes I would just put my headphones on. I walk around the house with my notepad and I just flow. That soothes me. It, it puts me in a good energy mode before I get ready to wind down. Yeah. Sometimes I just journal. I've gotten back into that because I wasn't journaling before. I've gotten back into my journaling. I went through some of my journals the other day and I was like, you thought that? And now, we're just reflecting on the past for a minute. And then I, eventually got rid of those because I don't need to be reading old stuff.
Yeah, I keep mine as well though, and we don't have to stay in those spaces. But however, reading your old things kind of helps you to see how far you've come to, like recognizing your growth.
Oh yeah, my thing was like, if I was to get into it, like being in a relationship, I would write down what that person did, and then it's like, wow.
Yeah.
And then when you go back to it, you have to remind yourself, this is the reason why you stopped talking to them. Why are you so comfortable with chatting with them now?
Yeah. So you need those reminders. We don't. Again, some stuff is just it's swept up under the rug. It's suppressed.
Right. It's
That
swept under the
reminds
rug.
you. It reminds you. It shakes you back up, like shakes you back in.
Exactly. And I had to get shook back in because I was thinking, okay, well, maybe, over time. No. That time that you wrote down is more important.
Yeah. Yeah. I get that. I'm really grateful that you again allowed me to check in with you. And I'm wondering.
I'm so grateful. Like I said, when you sent that message, it literally boosted my energy of how I was feeling. I'm like, how the fuck did she know I needed to be checked in on?
You understand?
It's a beautiful feeling.
You understand?
And I'm so thankful.
Of course. What advice can you offer people who are not in the space that you're feeling right now? Like that's not feeling amazing. That may be feeling like you were feeling last week. That may feel like this is it. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm through. I'm tired. I'm overwhelmed. Just all of these negative things. What advice can you tell them?
Like I said, the things that I was worrying about, I had no control over. And, y'all had mentioned something about bills. I had gotten to a point where I don't open my bills. If I'm in a negative space, I will not open that bill. That bill is not going to take me lower than what I'm feeling right now.
You understand?
You understand me? And my mom was like, you don't open your bills. No, ma'am. If I'm not feeling good, I'm not going to let that bring me down.
Yeah.
So like I said, if you're going through things, issues, worries, sorrows, you don't have no control over it, stop worrying about things you have no control over. Everything will work itself out. And it did. It has. It will.
It always does.
Minus the negative thoughts. Don't put negative thoughts into your mind because they will process.
Yeah.
And if you are a mother, give yourself time first before you check in with them kids. They know their mama love them. Give yourself time first before you check in with them kids, because the way you feel or how the world has treated you, your children have no control over that feeling. Don't put them in that space that you're in and you're not feeling good. Don't you bring them children in that shit. Give yourself time first before you check in with your children.
Absolutely. I got chills. Like I said, the whole time. Because TT just mentioned the same thing, like letting go of things that you can't control. And I have a system with my bills. I don't open my mail until Monday. Like Monday is mail day.
It'll be the end of the month before I open mine. So you're not finna mess with my feeling. How I'm feeling good today. If I open that bill, I might not feel so good.
And you are in control of that.
Exactly.
You are in control.
I put myself in control.
Absolutely. Right. And I love that. So give me 2 people that you feel like you've been noticing. I see them. I really hadn't asked them. Or, I've seen them online. They always doing this. I want to check in on them.
I'm going to send you the 2 names. I'm not going to share it on the live, but yeah, I will send you the 2 names.
Okay. And what I'll do is I'll reach out to them and see if they're open for a check-in.
Okay.
Again, this is Mindfulness Monday, Community Check-In Edition. What advice or feedback could you offer to help this space that I'm cultivating? Like, this is something that I need to continue doing. I want to continue doing this. Like, it's on my spirit to just do this. What advice or, again, guidance do you feel like you can offer in regard to this?
I think it is a beautiful thing. I think that it's needed in the community of Black people, especially with social medias being so out there now. A lot of people shelter themselves and they basically they try to portray something that they may not be. And I just want to encourage people to just continue to be themselves. Like you said, this is something that you want to continue to pour into what makes you happy, because that can be something great for somebody else.
You spitting them bars tonight. You spitting them bars, and I want to send that right back to you.
Thank you.
And I'm sending that right back to you because that you know to make you feel happy. Getting up, opening your blinds, whether it's a few minutes, going in that bathroom and telling yourself, even looking in that mirror and telling yourself you got this.
Right.
Like do those things and create a routine that's so solid with that stuff that you're doing no matter what. So when you do have those moments where you feel like you're checking out, that fuel that you built, that momentum that you built will come up out of you.
Exactly.
You know, like it's coming up out of you. You don't have to wait on nobody to come help you.
Right.
It's coming up out of you. Okay?
Yes.
And I love you, sister. I love you, sister.
I love you too.
Of course, and thank you for tuning in.
You're welcome.
Have the rest of your night.
All right, you too.